Welcome to the Your Fitness Chick podcast. Become your best self. I'm your host, Abby Smiley Krause. I am a personal trainer, a wellness enthusiast, and I'm not gonna lie, a certified dog-obsessed human. This isn't just another fitness podcast. It's your wake-up call to level up your life. In this podcast, I'll be diving into everything from crushing your workouts to shifting your mindset, because being your best self isn't just about lifting weights, it's about lifting your life. Whether you're here to get fit, find inspiration, or just stop settling for an average life, you're in the right place. We're talking about tapping into your full potential, expanding your horizons, and building a life so good, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. So let's lace up, show up, and start making things happen. This isn't just a podcast. It's your permission slip to dream big, work hard, and create the life you've always wanted. Join me here every Tuesday for a fresh episode. Happy New Year's Eve, friends, and welcome to the Your Fitness Chick podcast, the place where fitness meets mindset, science meets tough love, and humor meets the occasional reality check. I'm Abby, your fitness chick, personal trainer, and unapologetic advocate for no BS fitness strategies. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's going to define your success in 2025, breaking through the three biggest barriers to fitness success. These are the hurdles that stop most people in their tracks, and not because they're not capable, but because no one taught them how to handle these challenges. If you're tired of starting over every year, this episode is your roadmap for making 2025 your breakthrough year. No more gimmicks, no fluff, no hacks. Just actionable steps that you can take that are backed by science and sprinkled with a little bit of humor from yours truly. Together, we're going to be building strategies, create momentum, and break down the top excuses that are holding you back. So grab your notebook, your favorite beverage, and let's get into it. So why do most resolutions fail? Did you know that about 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by mid-February? Oh my God. But here's the good news. You're here, which tells me you're ready to do this and to do it differently. The problem with most resolutions, it's not the goals itself, it's the approach. People rely on the hype and the motivation and the new year, new me mindset, thinking that they can overhaul their entire lifestyle overnight. Spoiler alert, that does not work. So this year, we are not making resolutions. We are creating systems, and systems that will help you overcome the big three barriers. And that is lack of discipline, the all or nothing thinking and mindset, and self-sabotage. And we're going to break through them all and hit your goals. So let's kick things off with the mother of all fitness challenges, and that is discipline and consistency. If I had $1 for every time someone or one of my clients said, I just can't stay consistent, being from a private island on my yacht right now. So let's cut through the noise here. This is not a you problem. It's a how you've been taught and how you think problem. So consistency, it's the foundation of fitness success. It's not about how perfect you are or how much you can do on a good day. It's about showing up even when you're tired or busy or you just don't feel like it. That's where discipline comes in. Consistency, it feels hard because we rely on motivation. And let me drop a massive truth bomb here, y'all. Motivation is an emotion. And women especially know emotions fluctuate a lot. And they can do that based on external factors like your energy, your mood, if they messed up your order at Starbucks, or even the weather. So discipline, though, on the other hand, it's a skill. It's like learning to ride a bike. The more you practice it, the easier it gets. So here's the science behind it. Your brain loves, and I mean loves, habits that are created through consistency. It craves routine because it allows it to conserve energy. So when you do something consistently, like for example, brushing your teeth, it moves into your basal ganglia, which is the habit center of your brain. And that means it becomes automatic, which requires less effort. But here's the catch, you guys. Building a habit takes time, about 66 days on average, and most people give up way before that because they expect results immediately. We're a nation of immediate gratification. But what if instead of focusing on results, you focused on building the habit? So here's what I want you to do. Let's shrink the goal. Start smaller than you think you need to. If you're new into fitness, do not commit to an hour-long workout 6 days a week. You're setting yourself up for failure, I promise you. Instead, I want you to start with 10 to 15 minutes a day. Why? Because success is what builds momentum. And when you nail those 10 minutes, you're going to feel really good about yourself. And that makes you more likely to come back tomorrow. The other important step to do here is to anchor your habits. Pair your workout with something you already do daily. So for example, after your morning coffee, do a quick workout. It's called habit stacking, and it is a game changer. So I want you to track your progress either with a fitness tracker, a journal, or you can even use sticky notes that you just put on your fridge or your bathroom mirror. And each time that you complete a workout or make a healthy choice, I want you to mark it off. The act of tracking, it really helps to reinforce your behavior. And when you see those streaks add up, it creates momentum. And momentum is the secret sauce to consistency. So the mindset shift here is I want you to stop thinking of discipline as a punishment. Discipline is actually a freedom, and it's the freedom to live in a body that you are so proud of, and the freedom to feel strong, and the freedom to know you can count on yourself. Discipline's not about being harsh or punishing yourself. It's about showing up for the future version of you that you want to be. So imagine this. It's March 2025. You're 3 months into the year. You've been doing your consistent workouts. You feel stronger, you feel more confident, and you feel more energized. That's the reward that discipline will give you. All right, so now let's talk about perfectionism, also known as the all or nothing trap. I have been guilty of this, I can't tell you how many times. And this is one of the biggest reasons people quit their fitness journeys. You miss one workout, you eat one bad meal, and suddenly it's like, well, I blew it. Might as well wait until Monday or next year. Sound familiar? And here's what most people don't realize. Your body, it does not operate on a daily pass or fail system. It works on averages. So one bad day isn't going to undo weeks of effort. But letting that one day spiral into a bad week, a bad month, that's where the real damage happens. And I'm sure a lot of you have been there. So here's the fix. I want you to focus on progress over perfection. Fitness is not a straight line. It's more like a roller coaster with ups and downs and probably the occasional loop-de-loops too, right? So the goal is to just keep showing up, even when it's messy. And messing up, it's actually part of the process. In fact, it's really necessary. Why is that? It's because every time that you recover from a slip up or restarting a diet, restarting your workout program, you are building resilience. And resilience is what separates the people who stick with fitness from the people who quit. The 80-20 rule is another go-to for achieving success with this. So this rule is not just about dieting or workouts, it's for life. Aim to make healthy choices 80% of the time, and then give yourself some grace to have some fun the other 20%. Have the pizza sometimes. Take the rest day sometimes. Balance is what makes a healthy lifestyle sustainable. I also want you to plan for life's curveballs because they're coming. So we all know that life happens, you guys. Kids get sick, work gets busy, or you just simply don't feel like it. And instead of skipping your workout entirely, have a plan B. Maybe it's a 15-minute walk instead of a full session, or maybe just a quick stretch before you go to bed. The key is to keep the habit alive, even on your toughest days. Movement, no matter how small, still counts. So the mindset shift here is to stop chasing perfection and start celebrating progress. Your success is not determined by the one workout you missed. It's determined by the 100 you didn't do. Now let's get into the mental side of fitness, because honestly, this is probably where most people get stuck. It does not matter how good your workout plan is or how perfect your meal prep is. If you are battling self-doubt and negative beliefs, you're going to struggle. Because limiting beliefs are super sneaky. They sound like facts when you're hearing them inside your brain, but they're really just stories that you've been telling yourself for years on repeat. Things like, I've never been fit, so I never will be. Or, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. Sound familiar? Here's what's happening in your brain. When you have negative beliefs like that, they're triggering something called the confirmation bias. This means your brain looks for evidence to support what you already believe. So if you think, I'm not good at sticking to a plan, you will subconsciously make choices that reinforce that belief. But here's the good news. You can flip the script. By challenging those beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones, you can literally rewire your brain for success. So here's the fix. I want you to rewrite the narrative. Start catching those negative thoughts in real time. And when you hear, I can't do this, pause and ask yourself, is that true, or is it just fear talking? Then replace it with something more empowering, like, I'm learning how to take care of my body. One of the best things to help you with achieving your goals is visualizing success. This is not a woo-woo. It's neuroscience. When you visualize yourself succeeding, your brain starts to believe it's possible. I want you to spend 5 minutes a day imagining yourself hitting your goals, whether that's running a mile, lifting heavier, or just feeling more confident in your skin. When I was training for my figure competition, when I was fighting those last few reps, I would close my eyes and imagine how I wanted to look when I stepped on that stage. And it was that special place that I went to through visualizing that helped me more times than I can count to achieve pushing through barriers and getting in those extra reps that count. So find your why. This is a super important piece. Why do you want to get fit? Why do you want to lose weight? Do you want to feel better? Is it because you want to have more energy for your kids? Do you want to live longer? Because here's the thing. Your why has to be bigger than all the excuses that you come up with all the time. I want you to write your whys down, revisit it often, and let it guide you when things get tough. And plan on them happening like that. So have it nearby. The mindset shift you can do here is to remember you are not your past failures. Every single day is a new chance to show up for yourself. You have the power. You have the power to change your story starting right now. And trust me, the story you're creating in 2025 is going to be a damn good one. So how do we pull all of this together? It's really pretty simple. We're going to focus on building momentum. Momentum is not about big leaps. It's about small, consistent steps forward. So here's your roadmap. Number 1, start small. Number 2, focus on progress, not perfection. And number 3, believe in yourself, even when it feels hard. Remember, 2025, it's not about starting over. It's about building on that progress you've already made, no matter how small. It's about building on the foundation that you already have. And maybe your foundation feels really shaky right now, and that is okay. You do not have to have it all figured out to start. You just have to start. So what you need is a plan, and now you've got one. Because here's the truth, you guys. You are capable of way more than you think. And in your heart, you know that's true. So that's how we're going to break through fitness barriers in 2025. No more excuses. No holding back. Just showing up, doing the work, and building the life that you deserve. Let's make 2025 your breakthrough era. And until then, keep moving, keep showing up, and keep being the badass I know you are. And I'll see you on the next episode. Hey, it's Abby, your fitness chick. Thanks for checking out today's episode. With your continued support, I can keep creating inspiring episodes just like this one. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. To stay motivated all week long, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. The links for those can be found in the show notes. Check out my website by visiting www.yourfitnesschick.com. And I'd like to thank my production company, Coraggio Media, but most of all you, my listeners, for helping to inspire me each and every day. I'll see you on the next episode.